last one. Okay, so your job then today is finish your organizer. You have that topic sentence that says, this is my animal, this is the group they belong to, right? Give me a thumbs up if you have a topic sentence that states your animal and the group it belongs to. Good. Keep giving me a thumbs up if you have at least one supporting detail done. Keep your thumbs up if you have at least 2 supporting details done. Keep your thumbs up if you have at least 3 supporting details done. So we have some people who dropped off, but that's okay. Thumbs up, actually 2 thumbs up, if you've already written your concluding sentence. You shouldn't be. Just remember that concluding sentence restates kind of what you're doing. So these are all the reasons for dragons are reptiles. Now you've given a bunch of reasons. You're going to restate that idea, and you could add a little thing, add something personal too. I hope to have one someday. I hope to have one of these awesome reptiles someday. I hope to go to the zoo and visit a giraffe very soon. Whatever it happens to be for you, okay? Please put your mask on correctly. Thank you. When we are done filling this out today, what I want you to do is tear it out. Because, wait, nope, you're listening. You're watching right now. You're not doing it. You're watching. Your pencils are down. I want you to tear it out because good writers are not going to try and reinvent everything they just did. Good writers are going to take this fabulous planning you guys did today, and you're going to use this planning page as you write your draft. Your draft, and I'll put it on the board, will be written on page 139. You don't need to go to it. Your hands are out of your books. Page 139, and you're going to use this today, okay? And you're going to write that draft. Remember, is that our directions say write a working title on the top line. So what you think your title might be, put here. Write the second draft of your informational piece on the lines below. We're calling this kind of that first draft. This is more that planning page. You're going to use this today. What are we going to do with this?
Use it.
We don't want to have to just rewrite everything from our brain, okay? We're going to use this. What do we know about paragraphs? How do they start? How do they start, Haley?
They start with what we're going to talk about, or like topic sentence.
They're going to start with that topic sentence. Fabulous. What else do we know about the very start of a paragraph?
Capital letter.
Always a capital letter to start sentences. So definitely the beginning of a paragraph. Right, what else do we know about paragraphs?
We know that they can, you have to have lots of sentences.
We do about paragraphs, 30 sentences. Paragraphs, I'm going to give it to you. You ready? Need indented. Whenever you write a paragraph, it is indented. So that very first line, and only the first line is going to be, see where it kind of stood, the title line starts right there? Your line can kind of start there too. And so when I go to write, please watch what I do so you know how to do this today. When I go to write, I might start, I'm not reinventing this. Kaylin, put your pencil down. I'm not reinventing this. I'm going to write this sentence from my planner. And I'm going to write it on this page. I'm going to make sure it's spelled correctly and it looks nicely. Nice. Frilled. Dragons. One of my favorite animals are classified by scientists as reptiles. Period. Do you see how that very first line of my paragraph is pushed in? That's called indenting. What is that called?
Indenting.
That's called indenting. Every other line after that goes over here. Even my supporting detail sentences are going to start over here. The first line of a paragraph is indented. What do we know about the first line of a paragraph?
It is indented.
I just rewrote what I had here on my planning page, here on my paragraph, okay? I didn't have to recreate anything. Now, here's where the recreating comes in. I have my ideas, but if all of your ideas are the exact same, giraffes have fur, mammals have fur. Giraffe gives live birth, mammals give live birth. If all of them are the exact same, mix it up a bit. Figure out how to write it so it's a little bit different as you go through, okay? You can use your same ideas, but you might change it just a little bit here. Is there a chance that your sentences are all very different and they're great and you don't need to change anything?
Yeah.
Another thing I want all of you to do right now before you continue is look at your supporting details and underline the order word. First, another reason. I want you to make sure every one of those has those. Underline them. If you don't have them, what do you need to do?
Add them.
Yes.
You need to put them into your sentence.
Yep, you're going to add them into your sentence. And I'm going to just stop there with that sentence. I need to finish it. But now you can see all of them. First, another reason, my final reason. They all have that order word in it. Make sure you have that too as you guys go to write. Now, here's the big tricky piece. When I go to write my next sentence, does it start here or does it start on the next line? It just starts here. And that's important to remember. It's not a new paragraph, so it just continues, okay? First, and I'm just writing what I see. I also want you to see, look at the difference in my handwriting. Is this pretty messy?
Yeah.
For me, it is. It's fast. This is going to be a lot nicer because then once we get to our draft, we're going to slow it down, okay? And I'm going to keep writing. Sound good? This is our task this morning. Third graders, we're going to hopefully get our final draft done this afternoon. So we're going to write this. You write this, and then you're going to use this page to revise and make sure it makes sense. So once you finish this, you're going to just flip it over and revise. Make sure what you have makes sense. Fix it if you need to fix it. And we'll be ready for our final draft this afternoon. Sound good? So we're getting a lot of writing time in today, but you guys are going to be awesome with it. This is your job for the next little bit, is to make sure your planning page is done. Take it out and then start working on that informational piece. I'll be around for questions as we go, okay?